Come here and make my drink. Let's go all the way down. Let me get the house. It's like a citrus flavor. To me, it tastes citrusy. Come with me and get Alo Glow. I'm gonna put some Alo Glow in here. I normally don't do that. I normally don't put the Alo Glow in my recharge drink. I just take the Alo Glow straight. But what better add the Alo Glow into it? So, okay. Yeah. Well, stop pouring, okay? I got you. So I got the recharge and the Alo. I've never actually took creatine before. But like I was saying, I got y'all propped up on a Windex bottle. Because I don't have I have tripods that stand, but they'll be too high up, so I'm on the table. We've been doing homeschooling today. Well, we do homeschooling every day, but yeah. So like I was saying right before at the very beginning, I'm filling in for Amanda. She couldn't do it live. She couldn't do a training, so I was in my messenger almost all early morning, and I was in the middle of a conversation with somebody, a sideline sister with pharmacy, and we were talking about, well, she messaged me, and I didn't know, I still don't really know who she's talking about. I went to their page and looked at their stuff and, skimmed, but I don't know anything about this leader. Message a sideline sister did, not on this team, just someone I had met within pharmacy, and she was asking about someone leaving, like a top leader leaving. And I was like, no, I don't know. I haven't heard anything. And so this gave me the idea to do this training, because as I was talking to her, I have felt this way. I have felt, I will say, discombobulated. That's the word I like to use. When a top leader, or even your upline or sponsor or someone, you join up under them, or, like I said, a top leader, that's who we're talking about, leaves for whatever reason. And this is what I tell myself, and it's what I told her. It's not my season. It's not my chapter. People are going to come and go in any business you're in. It could be a 9 to 5. It could be I say factory job because that's all I've ever worked is factory work. It could be anywhere, McDonald's, anywhere you work. I was just like, it's not my chapter. It's not my story. Like there's a million and one reasons why people leave a company, regardless if they love the products, regardless if they, and I've said this, I think on the last training I did, and I say it on my page all the time, like, I love pharmacy. That's not why I left when I originally left. Did I do it? Was it a smart move on my behalf? No, because at the end of the day, I came back because it was hurting my pockets. But you shouldn't build your business around other people. And I've had to learn that the hard way. And that's one thing that I try to preach to everybody I know who struggles with that mindset. You shouldn't build your business around other people. Your business is how you show up, how you run it, how you do things. It's all about you. Yes, you want to give in and pour in and love on your downlines and your customers and everything like that, and the people that support you. But at the end of the day, if you're running your business on somebody else who is coming and going, you're not going to get that far. You may be at a different level, and you may be missing your opportunity, your big growth, if you dip out too early in your season, too early in your chapter. And I've had to learn that the hard way. Because, like I said in my, I think it was Thursday training, I left out and I went to my own personal business that I was growing, but it didn't go nowhere. And it hurt me because I had all these people that I was training to who didn't actually do the business. They didn't promote. They didn't show up. They didn't do any of I was doing challenges and everything that I could think about under the sun, and they weren't showing up. And it made me feel, okay, what did I do wrong? Because I did have a team with pharmacy when I first was with them, when I first joined. Not as big as I did with my other side company. So that's when I had to take a mindset, like, I want to say pivot mindset. That sounds weird. I had to check myself and be like, okay, what do I need to change? What do I need to do? Am I doing something different? Am I doing something wrong? Do I need to do something different? And that's where I had to shift it. So it's not based off of what somebody else is doing, because their story might be different from your story. Their chapter might be different from your chapter. I don't want you to base your business and miss your, I want to say check, but I don't really think that's an appropriate word for that. I don't want you to miss your opportunity. I don't want you to miss your growth because of somebody else is in a different place, in a different mindset, in a different chapter. It's business. At the end of the day, it's business. Their business doesn't impact your business. Keep that in mind. Their business doesn't impact, did I say that right? I think I'm saying it wrong. Their business doesn't impact your business. See, that's why I have squirrel brain. It's like I said something and then all of a sudden it's gone. I forget. Just really like as I was talking to this sideline sister, it really stuck to my head. Like so many of us, myself included, feel some type of way because one thing she did ask me was she I don't remember her exact words, but she basically said she felt some type of way. Oh, she got scared. She was like, I'm scared when I see upline top leaders and uplines leave. And I was like, I told her, I said, I wouldn't get scared. But then I was like, you know what? I did feel some type of way when I signed up under somebody and they would pour into the company and pour into their team and pour into, the business and everything. And they would like yell it from the rooftop, from the mountaintop about, how amazing the company is. We're number 11. Like what? We came from what? 27, 28, something like that. That's a huge jump. That's a huge jump. And not many companies that you see come that like jump that far. They might go up 1 or 2, or they might even go down 1 or 2. They don't jump all the way up. That's above 20. And that's what I tell people. I'm like, we're in the top 20. That's huge. How many companies are in the top 20? Not that many. I mean, we're number 11. So, and when you see a top leader leave, it's like you feel some type of way. You are all in your feelings. It hurts your feelings. Let's be real with it. It hurts your feelings. You get upset. You get frustrated. You get like, am I right? Am I in the right spot? Horrible with names. So if I butcher it, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna tell you this story real quick. It's a personal story. So my son, my 6-year-old, is a heart baby. He was born with heart defects, and we changed from probably about, I'm gonna say about 6 months in, we changed cardiologists. Not because I asked to, not because I wanted to, but because our cardiologist that he was seeing had left and went to another state or wherever. And so we got this new cardiologist. Now I remember his name. I had to remember his name real quick because this whole time we've been seeing him for like every 6 months. My son goes to get, CT scan and all that stuff done, right? So he sees a cardiologist every 6 months. And so we don't see him often, but we do see him every 6 months. And I see his name in my chart and everything. And this whole time I've been calling him Dr. Matthews. And his name isn't Matthews. And I was like, what? This is what they told me, the nurses. They were like, there's no Dr. Matthews in the system. And I was like, I just saw him, like, because I was doing the, follow-up. And I was like, I just saw him. And she's like, you mean Dr. Williams? And I was like, really? That's his name? The whole time I've been calling him Dr. Matthews and he ain't never corrected me? I've been saying it wrong? I look stupid. Check me when I say it wrong so I can correct myself and remember. So I can correct myself and remember. Like, don't just let me stand there and look stupid, okay? Now, if it's your name, yes, do that. If it's something else, don't. Yeah. But Monique is one of the top, what did I say, globally? I just was in the chat about it. Recruiter. That's huge. Being number 11 and globally in the right company, your sponsor, your director is one of the top recruiters. If those aren't signs that you're in the right spot, that you need to keep going, that you need to keep pushing, that your time is coming, if those are not the signs, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you because to me, I've joined up under people, not just with pharmacy, but with previous companies. Because I've been in network marketing since my oldest is 17. He was about 1. So about 16, 17 years, I've been doing network marketing. I never really took it serious, but at the same time, I allowed other people to impact my pockets. I allowed other people to impact my growth. And that's where my downfall is. Because if you let other people, they might not have your best interest at heart. And they might not see the vision that you want for yourself, that you have for yourself. They might not see it. You could tell them all day long, but at the end of the day, they might not see it. Or they might be jealous of it. There's those people too now. The thing is, if you allow somebody else who runs their business, however they're running it, to, like, they decide to leave for whatever reason. It could be a million or more reasons out there why they decide to leave. And they leave and you stop showing up for yourself because of that person, that doesn't hurt them. That doesn't hurt your downlines. That doesn't hurt your side sisters. That doesn't hurt your friends that you made within the company. That doesn't hurt anybody but yourself. At the end of the day, that's the truth. And I've had to learn that the hard way. I've joined up under somebody and they all of a sudden within months decide they don't want to do it. They don't want to, they don't, and they're still using the products. That's one thing that does trip me out about that because that was me. I left the company and I was still using the products and I wasn't promoting what I was using. I was just, and I even tried to actually find store-bought products. That's one of my own. When I first came back to this team, that's one of the things that I preached about. I had people sending me messages, all types of messages up under the sun about Like, I got a product for you. I got a product for you. Oh, you shouldn't use that. You shouldn't use that. And my thing was Absolute Elixir. That was my I want to say go-to product. My what is that word? I don't know. Yeah, I talk about it all the time. Everyone talks about it all the time. I can't think of the word, but like a star product. That was it, the Absolute Elixir. And when I wasn't with pharmacy, I was still using mine. I had like 2 bottles and back stock or whatever. And I was like, I knew I was running out, so I need to find another one. So I was like trying to find other products to match it, like store-bought products, stuff I could buy at Dollar General. I don't really go to Walmart, but Walmart and Food Line, all them places. I couldn't find nothing. And then, of course, you have other companies that are like, well, no, you shouldn't use a product like that. You should use this type of product, And I was like, no, I want this specific product because it did wonders for my skin. It grew my nails back after the cotton plant damaged them. Like, I had a crack all down the middle and everything. It was this particular nail right here that keeps growing. I file them and I bite them, so they're never going to stay long. And these are my natural, like, nail beds. So, and I just couldn't find nothing. And so by letting my own mind, like I would say my own mindset get into the way of my growth and allowing other people to get into my ear, like it goes back to those same people, regardless if they were on my team or if they were, at one point we're really close. Some people come into a season for just that season. Some people come into your life, your chapter at that moment. They don't know your past. They don't know your future. They only come for that moment and they're out for whatever reason it is. You cannot let other people impact your pockets, your growth, your story, your testimony. You just keep doing you. And I'm going to leave with that note. I hope y'all have a great Monday. I hope to see some of y'all on the Zoom tonight. And don't forget, if you haven't did your reel, go ahead and post up your video, 10 seconds long of anything, of your food, your plate, you walking out the door, anything. You don't have to be nothing fancy. Go ahead and post it into the post. I think it's Angela's post on the page. It should be at the top now because I think I posted something. I commented up under it, so it should have boosted it up to the top. So go ahead there and drop your reel for the day. If you didn't drop your reel from yesterday, start doing it now. Start getting in there now, and so you can get put into the raffle. And so I'm going through and engaging every single person that posts all their reels. So go out there and kill it today. And remember, it's all about you and your story and your chapter. Bye, smooches.